Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to another Apex Legends video. My name is Sweat if you guys are new. And in today's video, I'm going to be going over with you guys how exactly to 1v3 squads more consistently. So this is when you're completely solo and you're fighting an entire squad all by yourself with no teammates by your side. And you're probably thinking right at the top of your mind right now, it's like, Sweat's going to give us the best tips on how to 1v3, but he's not really going to show live examples, in-game examples. And that is just not the case in this video. And it's going to be a really good time. Okay, I'm going to explain everything in depth as it's happening. I'm not just going to tell you in the beginning of this video, get high ground, get positioning, single out an enemy. I will be going over all that stuff while it's actually happening. So this is going to be a really good guide for you guys that are struggling to 1v3. And hopefully it's going to give you a much better chance at surviving these situations. As always, guys, if you enjoy these type of videos, make sure to subscribe to the channel and like the video. Without further ado, let's get into it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so the first clip that we're going to be taking a look at today, I heard a couple teams fighting near Hammond Labs over here, and I decided to third party this squad. Now, this wasn't exactly a full-on, I mean, it was a full-on 1v3, but they weren't all focused at me like at the same time, so it wasn't really as difficult. But trust me, there are going to be many more examples in this video where they are all focused on me at once. So there's going to be a lot of stuff to learn here. So first off, we're heading into this situation. I'm going to play this head glitch right here, the stairway head glitch, because this is going to give me the advantage that I need. Only peeking out a little bit while having a lot of my body covered is an absolute key to 1v3ing teams. Playing your cover correctly is huge, and you're going to see exactly why right here. Get the mouse out of the way here. So right there, that's huge. The initial knock on that Mirage is absolutely massive, but you'll notice that I instantly focus my attention to this side because I see a caustic. He was in this window a second ago, and now he is going around this corner, and I'm anticipating that he's going to walk back into me. Fortunately for me, he's not looking at me. He's looking at the other team, and we get a nice little one clip on both of them. And now, right in this situation, all right, there is only a Horizon left on this team, and I know the other team is going to be collapsing on us at the same time. I decide to block the doors so that this Horizon can't get any quick shots on me. And I finish off the caustic quickly. And right as he kicks that door for the first time here, now the door is broken. He can kick it again and he can knock it down. I could fight him here, or the better decision in my scenario would be to back up to that staircase again and fight him from there, because I then again have another head glitch to work with. That's exactly what I do. Hit some nice hip fire shots and then crouch spam him off for the victory. And right after that situation's over, you notice that I started running away. I did not loot that box instantly because that other team is there and they are already pushing into me. So I don't want to get third partied. That's not the move. I decided to wrap all the way around in this situation. We do end up getting out of that scenario, but that's just a quick little 1v3 tutorial. They weren't all looking at me at once, but we're going to get onto that in a second where they all are. All right, so this situation, the next situation that we're going to be jumping into, this is a lot of movement in this one situation. Okay, that's why I'm playing Valkyrie. And a quick little tip while we're not actually watching any clips right here, I love to play characters that have a lot of movement, especially when I'm going for 1v3 clips like this, or when I'm trying to solo squads to get better at the game. By the way, this is going to help you improve by a mile. If you play solo duos or solo trios, it's going to help your decision making a ton, especially when you get into a lobby with a full team or play ranked or whatever the case may be. Soloing duos and soloing trios is going to improve your positioning, your gun skill. It's just going to improve everything. So I would definitely recommend trying it. But you're going to see some movement with Valkyrie right here, and I'll explain everything once I get knocks and stuff like that. So let's get into it. Right here, I hear somebody above me, decide to fly up to this floor. And right here, instead of challenging that guy right away, I slide into the doorway. And I know I'm going to pause these videos here and there just to really explain and really dive in depth on what I'm thinking. So I slide in the doorway quickly to make him think that I'm running throughout the room and just trying to escape, when I'm actually going to re-peek the same angle and try to get some shots off. So we crack him there. And then we re-peek that same angle once he already is cracked armor. Then we can fully commit to the fight, and you'll see that I got the knock, and he almost cracked my shield completely. So I decide I'm going to go finish this guy and shield swap him quick. Finish him off. Grab the shield swap quick in case his teammates are coming, which they are. And you'll notice in that situation, I had a blue armor and I could have shielded it up, but instead I decided to swap it quickly so that I could focus on where these other enemies are at. You can hear this guy climbing down below me. And I get the knock on the Wraith right there, which is humongous. And I decide to fly backwards onto this sill. Onto this little windowsill right here. Because this is a safe spot where the Octane's really not going to expect me to be. He probably thought I flew downwards. And I was streaming, by the way, during this. So that's why you see all these follows popping up. I do apologize. Probably should have just recorded this offline. But we got some really good clips in stream that I wanted to go over. So we got to do what we got to do. But I'm on this windowsill right here. And I'm listening in the back of my mind while I'm shielding up. Is this Octane going to go for a res? Because in the situation that he does go for that res, I want to engage with that fight again. I do not want to let him get him up, because then it turns into a 1v2 instead of a 1v1. So you can hear right there, I don't know if you guys heard it, but the Octane starts to res, and right after this shield cell, I'm going to get back into the fight. Reload my weapon and try to get that knock again on this guy, which I do. And then once I get the knock on that Wraith again, I'm out again to heal. All right, that's why it's so crucial to have movement characters like Valkyrie or Pathfinder or Octane. There's people that can get away and get into different situations. But I fly back up top, take another cell, and then once again, it's right back to it. I'm waiting to hear that res again, and then I'll re-engage in the situation. So right there, he starts resing. Now I decide to push into the room. He stops the res right here, which is crucial. Then I head upstairs. And this Octane is fully committed at this point. He is very mad at me. And there's a third party engaging on us at this certain situation. So he decides to full send me.
This kid is a freak.
Yep. This kid was a freak. You can see right there that I shield swapped his body really quickly. And once again, I'm not going to loot the boxes. I'm going to get out of the situation completely. Re-heal, and then I'll reassess the situation later. But you can see in that scenario, every single one of those enemies were focused on me. It's all about focusing one person out at a time, getting that knock, and then making sure that they don't get the res on that person, because then it just resets the scenario completely, and that's not what you want at all. So that is going to be situation number 2. All right, now a little bit of backstory right here before we hop into this situation. And I do want to say that I don't end up winning this situation, but it's a very good teaching point. Now, these guys followed me. I want you guys to realize this. They followed me all the way from Octane's Gauntlet over to here. Okay, that's about 3 towns over. They were pushing me so hard. It was unbelievable. And this is what ended up happening right here. You can see that I don't have too much ammo in my R301. I have an EVA 8 shotgun as my secondary, and they are all pushing me at once. This is a fully coordinated 3-stack team. They were not too happy with the results that transpired from it. I mean, I did die at the end, but you'll see what happens. So right now, you'll see that there's a guy moving up behind me right here. It's a Wraith. I have her soloed out. So if I can win this 1v1, I'm in a good spot to start off. So I drop down on her. I get the initial knock right here. And you can see that she did a little bit of damage to my shield, but not entirely cracked it, which is good. And what I want to do, because there's a Pathfinder and I believe there's a lifeline behind me right now, I want to get to this other doorway to block it off and take a battery. So I do exactly that. And right when I'm done taking this battery, I'm going to try to fly up top, which I do. Now, I paused it at this scenario because this is a very unfortunate situation. They want me dead so badly right here. The Pathfinder's grappling on me. The Lifeline's climbing up at the same exact time. And I realize I'm not going to be able to shoot both of them at once. So I decide to back up with my Valk. And I'm flying around. And I'm taking note of that shield behind me. There's a white shield behind me. But right now, I'm going to take some shots with this EVA 8. Try to get a knock here on this Lifeline. And I almost do. Instantly go for that swap. Now I have white armor. And now I have about 100 health total with the armor. And they don't realize this. They're not going to realize this. They're still pushing me full force. They want me dead. And I dip back into this building. Pop out again. Knock the lifeline. Go back out.
You just got embarrassed, bro.
They did indeed get embarrassed. And this is where I messed up, guys. I should have went back in that building, grabbed the purple armor, and then worried about the rest of the situation. Instead, I heard that res go off, and I decided to push this because I was getting crazy. I was feeling myself too much. Now I have this Pathfinder 1. I get the knock on him. Finish him off and grab the shield swap, which is huge. Alright, so it totally nullifies what I said earlier about grabbing the purple armor that was right in front of me, which I should have done at that situation, but I ended up not doing it. We got a purple swap instead, and now it's a 1v1 situation. This guy's teammates left the game. They're mad. I mean, I would be too if you followed me all the way across the map, but we're going to see exactly where I mess up here. I lose a 1v1. Obviously, I should have been healed up, but I hit that guy once, and I feel like since he's halfway done with his clip or his magazine right here, that I can push him. I have about 100 health total with shield and with health, and this was just not enough health and shields, and I missed a couple bullets here. I slide in. I try to get the kill on him. Yeah, let's just say some choice words were said after that, but that is why I lost that scenario, because I re-peaked when I didn't have full health. I should have healed up, and my EVA 8 shots were not hitting for enough damage, so there's that. Anyways, guys, I hope you did enjoy this video, and hopefully some of these tips and gameplay breakdowns will help you win your own 1v3 situations. If you need any more tips, you can always follow my Twitter or head over to my Twitch when I'm streaming, and I'd be glad to help you guys out. Anyways, enjoy the rest of your day. It's been Sweat. Have a good one. Peace.